the way I was raised on a farm, I was pretty much alone all the time, so it was something that I could do alone. And I could go out and wander through the sagebrush in southern Idaho and chase jackrabbits or whatever, and just have a good time. My first time I shot a gun, I must have been, well, 6 or 7 years old. So 65 years ago. It was rather noisy because if I remember, one of my older brother's friends had a .22 pistol, so I got to pull the trigger, and it was a very loud bang. Then later, my grandfather took me out to shoot a .22 rifle, which of course is much quieter. So it started about then, and then 7 or 8 years old is when my grandfather started teaching me to shoot. Being raised on a farm, I had plenty of opportunities to go plinking and hunting as I got older. About 15 or so years ago, I saw something somewhere about cowboy action shooting, and it just struck me as something fun to do, because as a kid, we either played cowboy or we played army. That was it. We really didn't play anything else. It was just natural. So being a cowboy action shooter was just like going back being a kid again, except I really got to do it with real guns and real bullets. The first thing I have to do is make sure all my guns are ready. I have to make sure I have ammunition and the guns and any other thing that I might need that would be relevant, holsters, things like that. And then I have to remember to put it all in the car, so that when I go out to the range, which is about 13 miles from here, that I haven't left some important thing at home. A club consists of individuals that live in an area where there's a range, and they all like cowboy shooting, so they get together and they organize. They think up a name for the club, and then once or twice a month they'll all get together and have a competition. And like I say, monthly matches are friendly, fun competitions. All right, we're at the range, and behind me is the setup for the shoot today. We'll do 6 stages, which means we'll shoot the targets in 6 different ways. We'll probably be starting in about a half hour, and then you'll get to see how we shoot the stages and what the order is when we shoot the targets. Everybody at any match, you know their alias, and as far as you know, that's their real name, because you don't go around saying, "Hi, I'm Pinto Smith, also Bob Jones," whatever like that. You're just whatever your alias is, that's who you are. Be careful at the loading table, and always make sure your guns are cleared when we get to the unloading table. The biggest competition you have is with yourself in our club, because we're mostly older, and we're kind of on the downhill side of being fast and things like that. So it really isn't a matter of competing against anybody else but yourself. My aim or goal is to try and shoot clean with no misses, but I rarely seem to do that. Well, I shoot senior duelist. That means that I shoot with one hand. And also, as a senior duelist, I happen to shoot double duelist, so I shoot my left hand, then my right hand, or like that. So I shoot a gun in each hand. There are things like Wrangler, which are people that are under 50. There's 49er for people who shoot 49er, they're 49. There's senior, there's B Western, the guys that dress up like cowboys that are in the movies. There are there's gunfighter, where you shoot with both hands alternating, or however you want to shoot it, but you can have a loaded gun unholstered in each hand.
5685, and he cleaned the stage.
Thank you.
Well, it was a lot of fun today. I had a couple small problems with my shotgun, which is not unusual, but overall it's a fun shoot.